Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Operencia, the stolen sun. Tonight we enter a world of darkness and myth.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia, a world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend. I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell. I was there when the great dragon, Thade, rose from the depths. None could stop him. Humanity faced its doom until arrived the Sword of Legend. Until arrived Attila.
Oh my, that is quite the underworld gate.
We should have seen this coming.
Well, it's not every day an army dares launch a surprise attack against the mighty Attila.
And it is not any day that an army defeats him.
Admit it. Part of you admires such an ambitious assault.
You know me too well, Rekka. It's just,
You prefer to be the one surprise attacking.
like I said, you know me too well.
We're here.
Be ready for anything. The source of the invasion lies ahead.
Have you any idea what to expect?
Possibly.
Perhaps you'd like to prepare me.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
And there we have it. A scorned past love on a quest for revenge.
I wish I could immediately dismiss that assumption.
Oh, this will be interesting.
There doesn't have much need for rest at the moment.
I'll let you handle this, my love.
So we can't just
Nicely
push
done.
it.
Some water in our bucket will drench the fire.
I'm sorry to have doubted your king's instinct. We can fill it at the docks. I hope you're ready for this.
My sword is always ready.
Of course. But is your bucket? Let's fill it down here.
There we are, a full bucket. You might want to ready your bow, my queen. We'll need it soon.
Welcome, darling. Congratulations on being first. How are you doing today?
Looks like it's time for some real action now.
And understandably so.
These are no everyday marauders.
This gate spawns creatures Operencia has never seen.
Alright.
Worry, human. There are many more to come.
They talk.
Not for long.
Alright, so we get up to 4 characters. Very understandable. Thank you very much. And sleep well. Okay, 3 lines of combat. Alright. So see what come in handy later.
Let them come.
My king, my queen, you have arrived.
And so has a Taltosh, judging by your robes. But not one I recognize. Who are you?
Gunsel, your majesty. A traveler.
Strange that none of my troops accompany you. Where are they?
Dead. Please, come with me. We were very close to sealing the gates when a wave of underworlders came along. Slaughtered everyone.
Underworlders have been known to craft gates to Operencia, but nothing close to this enormity. Let's seal this damn thing.
I see the light traps are in place. I'll activate the first dish.
I am blessed to witness your powers of light firsthand, my lady.
It's only the beginning, friend.
Reflecting solid rays across the gate will seal it.
I had always heard gates to the underworld are much smaller than this, even undetectable to most Operencians.
I know only of gates intended for individuals. This is the first centered on full-scale invasion.
How many others have you seen, my lord?
Just one. Long ago. Far away.
Alright, I need to fix.
The soldiers sent to retrieve this part did not return.
Good. This was feeling too easy.
Let's hope it's nearby.
It rarely ever is as easy as one might hope.
A pointless challenge.
Alright, straightforward enough thus far.
There it is. The missing dish. I think you know what goes here, Your Majesty.
Naturally.
This gate will not be sealed.
Good try.
Alright, let's stick to more just single target here.
You did it!
And now we only have an entire underworld army to deal with.
Sounds like my kind of a day.
Their celebration was short. A surprise attack from above burned everything around them to a crisp.
What was that?
Exactly what you're thinking it was. A dragon.
Surely they are only legend.
If only they were.
I'm suddenly feeling a lot less safe. No offense, Your Majesty.
Want to feel more safe on your own?
There. Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes?
It's too bad you won't be able to face him yourselves. Succubus, to me.
If I must,
Your reluctant succubus hails from the underworld, wizard. You do not. Why must you stand in our way?
My order knows what is best for this realm. That is all you need to know. King. Succubus, attack!
I...
Now!
No.
It's a wonder she stayed with you that long.
Now you must actually fight for yourself.
They will not deny our victory.
Certainly nice to have a mass heal available. Very heavily targeted, or... Looks like a whole row. Let's go ahead and heal for a moment. Trick you are immune to stun and sleep. But you can be silenced at least.
Who's next?
You have only delayed your death, Conqueror. You will not defeat the dragon.
I beg to differ.
I mean, the introductory... narration mentioned that Attila slayed the dragon. So I presume it will do just fine. We should probably go back to the resting point. We'll worry about whatever comes afterward. Once we are more rested.
We will camp here after our victory.
Or dragon first. Very well.
You're Thade, aren't you? I was warned long ago this day would come, but I never believed it. Are you so eager to die, dragon?
You represent your species well, human. Completely ignorant and full of hostility.
Says the leader of an invading army?
Though born in darkness, dragonkind favors the light. Long have I watched from below, as my brothers and sisters have attempted peaceful homesteads in the middle world, only to face constant threats from humanity. We seek a realm under the sun, here in Operencia. You simply will not allow it.
You are no different than the others, Thade. Do not pretend dragons have ever arrived to Operencia fueled by anything but fury and malice.
You are wrong, because I am different. I am the first to enter this realm with nothing but fury and malice. It is the only way.
Can we kill him now?
Yes.
I do enjoy an excuse to fire this bow.
Malice didn't do anything, did it? It's fine. We're not one more cycle wounded to heal, I think.
I barely lifted my blade.
That sword, I was not prepared.
Few are.
None are. Did you truly hope to resolve this matter with sheer brute force?
It seemed to work for you. You still don't understand, do you?
I suppose I never will.
Attila's triumph cemented his legacy. The scourge of demons. Peace reigned, until one day, the great king died, and with him, order and unity. Attila's great battle was but a forgotten tale. Driven by vengeance, the underworld developed a new plan. With no strong leaders in Operencia, who would dare try to stop them from invading the middle world? Who, indeed?
Oh, it's certainly a good question. We'll keep that on normal. I'm certainly structurally challenged enough as it this. Won't be doing permadeath here. We'll keep it on normal. Let's go with a hunter. We'll go with... Revival is certainly nice. Let's go with Glass Mountain. Well, I have to go with Cheating and Wisdom as our primary stats. You take leg short and cat feed.
Long ago and far away, a young farmer dreamed. A white stag guiding him to a special place. Every night it returned as he slumbered. The same deer, the same hidden path, the same castle under a lake. His father knew this to be a sign. Surely the work of Chodasarvash, a miraculous deer of legend. Reluctantly he urged his son to follow the calling and to never look back. For he was a young farmer no more. The next morning, the young hunter admired the sunrise. He set forth on a journey he did not yet understand. His only guide, a vision that made him question his sanity. It would only get stranger from here. A sense of awe struck the young hunter as he approached the sunken castle. He had no explanation for the unnatural sight before him. A pathway led from the forest to the foot of the lake, and then through it. As he passed through the swirling wall of water, his wonder suppressed his fear. Each muddy step drew him closer to his destiny.
He does tend to be quite impatient.
Inside the gate sat the figure of a man against a pillar. He appeared unconscious, or worse. The young hunter thought him dead. He poked at the body with his flimsy blade, just to be sure.
Ow! Hey, did you just poke me with a sword?
How do I know? I shouldn't have done more than just poke.
You have nothing to fear from me, friend. I'm guessing you even have me to thank for entering this cursed castle in the first place. Well, you're not stealing my reward. I've already had enough taken from me today.
Reward? Of course. You created the path in the lake?
I possessed the magical amulet of Zotmund, and I went through hell to acquire it. The amulet's power opened up the entrance here. Thing is, it's no longer mine. As I entered this forsaken fortress, a wretched old man saw fit to pin me down with an arrow and steal it. And for good measure, he knocked me out with his bow just before he left with the amulet.
The welt on your forehead is remarkable, yet you're basically unharmed. He seemed to take great care not to irrevocably harm you.
Tell that to this irrevocable headache. Help me up, please. I think I'm all right.
Well, good. Then you can tell me what you know about this place.
Happily. I'll explain as we go.
As we go. I wish you well, whoever you are. But I don't need you joining me.
The name is Yoshka. I don't care what yours is. And I'm not joining you. You are joining me.
That's not how this works.
Oh, just shut up and open that chest. Should be a key in there.
Alright, one key utilized.
Why would anyone lock this place up? There's nothing here but water. On the ceiling.
And in the hallways.
Locked. And we don't have the right key.
Oh, an oxygen meter. Alright. Oh, you're poison resist. At least our defensive stats are theoretically working. In which case, over there's the...
Anything worth stealing?
Well, that's a new one.
If the legends are true, these were men once. Transformed by the curse that sank this stronghold. Condemned to serve King Breck until death.
And I suppose this King Breck wants us dead.
Him, the dragon. Does it matter who, really?
Dragon?
Yeah, that dragon.
I did
Find
indeed.
a safe place to rest, and we'll talk. Stay quiet for now. We may attract more Zoldyck.
Or worse.
Welcome. How are you doing today?
Have fun trying to open that without the right key.
Locked. And we don't have the right key.
Have fun trying to open that without the right key.
What a key. I see.
Over there in the corner. That wood is just begging for us to burn it.
Now, getting stuck in some of the games seems easier than others. But it does indeed have a marvelous sense of style. We can go up or down.
The companions took time to rest, equip themselves, and chat. Yoshka told of his true reason for being there.
King Vakar is a tyrant and a bore, but he does offer a nice reward. 9 wives of his finest soldiers have been kidnapped, now slaves to King Breck in this very castle. Many knights, including said 9 fine soldiers, have been sent to rescue them. Guess how many have returned?
None?
None. You can tell Vakar is really desperate if he resorts to the likes of me for such things. I heard a rumor he's down to 1 young knight, and you know none of this.
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm literally following my dreams.
Yoshka listened to his new associate's tale with a mix of great interest and charmed disbelief.
So a deer showed up in your dream, and it led you here?
It
Well, I did
happens.
have the dream several times.
And you just walked on into a sunken castle, not knowing what to expect, because a deer in your dreams told you to come here, yet evil frogmen surprise you.
When you put it that way.
Seems reasonable enough to me.
As they encountered their first trial, the companions marveled at the intricate system of levels and gated pitfalls. Surely the work of a madman. It felt right at home in this cursed place.
Who builds a castle with gated pitfalls in the ground?
An ancient tactic to confine groups of prisoners and creatures to specific areas.
You seem pretty familiar.
You could say that.
I do hear more.
Hey, look at that. The one who follows a deer to certain doom actually has a brain in their head.
Definitely knew I had a frog.
Last chance to run and survive this encounter.
Okay, so you're weak to fire, but I don't know if you can actually utilize that weakness. I'm not used to hit rate being this low, but I'm also not familiar with this subset of games. It might be fairly standard for all I know.
Oh, that one seems so nice.
Are you here to save us? You're the first ones not to die fighting those frogmen. Thank you. That key should help you too.
The way out is clear. You should be able to exit through the front.
We won't forget this. I promise.
6 more till riches. Come on.
And yes, yes, I know. Ra to you too. Oh, it's more familiar of traps.
Last chance to run and survive this encounter.
Well, if you're the only option, then so be it. Definitely should have doubled up on one of the archers. Get them properly removed.
Skeletons that fight like men. Maybe even better than men.
Not a good time to heal.
Last chance to run and survive this encounter.
Alright, you two are on... a little bit closer than last time. Let's see how brute force availed to us. We'll hold on.
I've never seen such advanced necromancy at play. Fallen knights, perhaps?
Alright, let's see. Tap dance. Let's see what you have further down. So you emphasize poison. Poison hold up too well currently, however. That will change in time, I know. Also stick with agility on you for the time being. Let's get the upper hand here.
Last chance to run and survive this encounter. I take it that seeing all those bars in the dungeon brought back some bad memories for you.
Yes, adding in the lovely stench of rotting frog carcasses.
This whole place smells like rotting frog carcasses.
True.
So nobody's not actually that will make boss fights interesting, at least. Doesn't allow who's focused on poison. Or poison resist. Rather poison.
I'll have to try harder than that.
Does still make things...
Locked. And we don't have the right key.
currently.
Something about this door looked promising. Did it lead to more prisoners? Certain doom? Perhaps both.
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
The animations and sound are quite responsive.
Over there. Did you see that? We've been here before. On the other side of this rubble.
I wonder what caused this part to collapse. Oh, that.
Alright, take down this puzzle.
Oh, that one seemed so nice.
Well, that certainly did not last very long now, did it?
Another round?
Game, are you... Okay, so you can...
Statues.
It's the
Oh,
glowing
stop.
eyes in particular that will haunt my nightmares.
So a bear... Fox and a rat. Mouse. Probably more of a mouse, honestly.
We know where this goes. Let's drop it off soon. It literally exists just to be heavy.
I thought you said you didn't want to go back into the dungeon.
I did, but gold, probably.
Yes, probably.
So we just need to find... one final heavy object.
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
Hmm. You know what, we'll see about that.
Normally, a bear, a fox, and a mouse carved into a wall would just be a decoration in a castle. But here, something more.
As though you know anything of castles. That said, I agree.
Alright, so mouse needs to be on the bottom. Simple enough.
What? No keyhole?
Haven't you learnt yet? Nothing's that simple in this place. Let's take a closer look at that contraption.
Alright, find the final weight. And that should, in theory... Journal entry. Oh, indeed, we do not have... Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe we go back. Done? Interact with it here. No, not yet. Alright, we will trace our steps. Largely. More firewall.
Locked. And we don't have the right key.
Indeed. Still do not have the key for that. Wait, open these gates, but there's a chest involved. Ah, my own fault.
Another round? Would have missed the heavy object.
One would think, or at least hope, that it would be close with the map, so. Let's solve the animal puzzle first. There's no way to interact with it at the moment. That would be explain things, wouldn't it? Or perhaps not. Do we then look for additional unlit candles? Yes.
Well, that's one way to unlock a door.
Yes,
this castle sure had one hell of a locksmith.
Okay.
Who are you?
Yet another deranged locking mechanism.
I have a feeling this will unlock more than just the prison doors.
It's been so long. We were praying for a hero to come.
I seem to have found the reset lever. Handy.
We need to get I moves the fox. Well, I moves the mouse more forward twice. The more the more back slightly.
Thank you. We know the way out.
That's 6 beautiful women we freed, and 6 beautiful women to head out the door right away. Story of my life.
I'd say maybe one of the 3 we have left to save would be different. But I wouldn't want to get your hopes up.
How kind.
3 more to go. They continued the search.
This is already more profitable than the last time I put my life on the line. Rescue missions, where have you been all my life?
Right. I have a cleaver as well.
Did you hear that?
Let's just go ahead and
Your loot better be worth this.
indulge in these.
Another round?
Usually the option of second nasty dagger, but no. There's a real fair amount of firepot, and I'm definitely a fair ways away from my next level up.
Did this castle sink? Is it actually cursed?
So they say. It's a long story. Feel free to shut me up if you just want to move on with things. I won't mind.
Happily.
Can't say I blame you. Anyway, before King Vakar ruled these lands, he had a rival king. His brother, King Brek. Welcome to his castle.
It's lovely.
Though both kings built impressive armies, their biggest war was one-upmanship. Brek was constantly adding on to his castle. He even had the legendary Stonemasons Guild contribute a few times. A couple of years into their pissing match, just about 2 decades ago, Vakar told Brek he had managed to curse this place, and all it would take were the tears of a young maiden to submerge the castle into the lake.
Turning all his warriors to Zoldyck as well, I presume. And some curse.
Exactly. Brek thought Vakar was bluffing though. I mean, really, wouldn't you? So he decided to pull a bluff of his own. A peace proposal. A farce of a celebration took place at this very castle, with many from Vakar's kingdom in attendance as well. Vakar himself chose to stay home, however. A wise decision.
That party must not have ended well.
Brek ordered everyone there from Vakar's kingdom head home with a message. That he had seized the kingdom's 12 most beautiful young women to serve him as horses would his chariot. Do you think this will make them cry? Was what he instructed all who returned to Vakar to tell him. But sadly, Vakar had not bluffed. Brek locked the young women's faces to mouthpieces designed for mighty steeds, whipped them, and ordered them forward. The first tear was shed just a few steps ahead. The lake around you is now known as the Lake of Anna in the crier's name. Depending on whom you ask, the effect was immediate or took days. But you're looking at the ultimate result of it right now.
I hope the innocents survived.
They did. In fact, I heard Anna took the opportunity to leave the kingdom for good. Vakar is no saint when it comes to his own people either. Some even suggest the 12 women escaped by transforming into swans, until they peacefully swam back to shore.
Well, you didn't just make that all up on the spot, did you?
Oh, please. Alas, not even I am that clever. I hope you don't think this is the beginning of some kind of legendary friendship. Soon as we get paid, I'm off.
Well, you're the one welcoming me to this partnership, remember?
Touché. What kind of key fits this lock?
They entered the wine cellar.
And here we are, the greatest treasure room of this castle.
Yet enjoying any of its contents will slow your reflexes, leading to certain doom nearby.
Must you ruin everything?
Tunic. And with this tunic acquired, we not to explore the wine cellar as thoroughly and comfortably as we can.
If anyone does want access to wine here, they sure do have to earn it.
This castle continues to educate me on new methods of opening doors.
Get out of here with oxygen still intact. Barely, but yes. Great chest key. No eyes on a locked chest. Or as I noticed at least. Things will about later, I suppose.
You won't land a single blow.
One taunt ends, another begins.
Oh, that one seems so nice.
Might not. But later, I suppose, then.
As they left the wine cellar, they agreed on one thing. There may actually be one room worth returning to in this cursed place once this is all done.
I thought dragons were fiction. Do you think we'll actually end up face to face with one?
They say that the dragon is actually King Breck's pet. There's a little more to it than that.
I sense another story coming.
Much more personal this time. You see, that dragon is Breck's prisoner because of me. I saved his daughter from it myself. What, you don't believe me?
Not for a second.
It's true. Well, my 3 brothers helped. Last time I ever saw them. Probably 30 years ago.
False sentimentality doesn't make it any more believable, Yoshka.
A huntsman, a tailor, an astronomer, and a thief. Guess which brother impressed his father the least?
The lying one?
Huh. Not this time. We combined our skills to free the princess from the dragon. I never felt so close to them. We thought we had killed the damn thing. But alas, Breck felt compelled to nurse it back to health and keep it locked beside his throne room. Breck promised us each great lands in his kingdom as a reward. Funny how he never followed through there. He certainly had plenty of time to. Before becoming a frog, I mean.
I'll play along. What became of your brothers?
It's more a matter of what became of me. My reputation as a thief was harming them. They disowned me.
I'd say you've got me now. But you haven't earned that yet.
Well, who says I'd want to, dear dreamer?
We're not getting across this pool, are we?
Not yet, at least.
It should come as no surprise that we opened a door somewhere else entirely.
Any ideas on how to get through this one?
I didn't want to do this. It is done. Now, whom shall I punish?
We're not going in there, are we?
I see no other way.
Let's see. Here's the newly opened door. Anywhere I can see. It is not. Therefore,
Well, I guess that's the end of those earthquakes.
What could have done this?
Not what. Who? And the answer? Me.
The bigger they are, the more they can talk.
You're no mere soldier, are you?
What gave it away? This inescapable throne room?
You truly are too large to leave this room, aren't you?
A curse upon a curse. That the prisoners you freed would have lifted.
Through human sacrifice, no doubt. How trite.
The captive dragon has been my only company for 20 years. And you forced me to kill him.
Don't worry, we'll be back together soon.
alright, plenty of defensive options here. In theory.
Another round? I expected more of a challenge from a dragon slayer.
So, anyone hungry for frog's legs? For the next 5 years?
Yoshka could not believe his eyes when he gazed upon the rare treasure dropped by King Breck.
The Vial of Light was designed to see beyond the sight of man. Breck must have carried this for a reason. But how to fill it?
Well, we've gone good boss. Let's go back and rested and say.
What was that you said about the skeletons being fallen knights?
The best I can come up with is that we're fighting off the rescuers. When they died here, the curse turned them into skeleton warriors.
How did anyone even get down here without your magic amulet to open the way?
Do me a favor, would you? Stop worrying about anything making sense.
Sense is often very important. We are in a land of myth and wonder.
This should be the last tower. You ready?
Is anyone ever truly ready to face what this castle has to offer?
Sounds like your dream, dear, was a little vague on the specifics. Anything worth stealing?
Alright, dilating a bit more. Momentum.
I know. It's an honor to fight me.
And another taunt follows right up nice. Bit of coin to line our pocket. And then the ascent. That was not interactable, merely a bit of light. Got it.
We could trap some light in our vial from this light spring. Let's see what happens from there.
They magically seal the doors. We are so hungry.
Ah, purity. A foreign concept to one such as myself.
timer with it. Got it. Or are you? Could I just need to reactivate it or put them in?
Innocence. Whoever designed these rune keys was absolutely not thinking of me at the time. Beauty. Now that's something I can relate to.
I thought I was gonna rot in that cage. Thank you. Can we follow you out?
Of course. Wow. We did it, didn't we, Yoshka?
Indeed. How does it feel to be a bona fide hero?
It's not heroics, it's just what I was meant to do.
Oh, then you won't mind if I take all the reward then, will you?
The duo exited the castle in triumph. But it was not long before a young knight crossed their path. Out of breath, Mezei greeted the companions with delight, but not without a great sense of urgency.
Word has already spread of your deeds. The young hunter and the bandit. I come before you great heroes with a desperate plea.
There's only one hero for you to thank this fine evening. And it's not me.
Evening? Alas, sunrise was 4 hours ago. If you can call it that.
Impossible.
While you faced the evil forces below, a new darkness fell upon the land. A literal darkness. It seems the sun has vanished.
Like he said, impossible. Unless there's a healthy sum of gold involved in whatever you ask of us, of course. Then I'm up for hearing you out.
There is.
Just one question. You with me, hero?
No. You are with me.
Haha.
What exactly would you have us do, Mezei?
Find the sun.
I'm sorry, what?
Find the sun? The king has apparently misplaced it.
You have the full support of the royal army, which, after so many failed attempts at freeing the prisoners, is now me.
Well, how reassuring. But I must ask, how do we find the sun?
I don't know, but I do know someone who might. We must head to the Great Forest.
In daylight, the Great Forest invites all with lush scenery and friendly animals. But when darkness falls, that is when thrive the creatures of the night. And with no sun to stop them, they've never been more active. They've never been hungrier.
I just entered the forest. Alright, we have a new party member.
As they entered the forest, Mezei spoke more of the person whom they sought, the Merchant of the Woods.
The traveling Taltosh once told me he has the best weapons in the land, and the most knowledge.
A Taltosh?
You really don't leave your home much, do you? Taltosh are slaves to the old faith. The only thing crazier than their outlandish attire is their belief they have magical powers.
Mezei, we have come a very long way and the path ahead of us is extremely dangerous. Are you sure about this?
It's the best lead we have.
That's good enough for me. Let's go.
You hear those bugs all around us? I'll bet they're almost as big as we are.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Weapons would instantly a little bit more than that.
You're going to find I have a nasty habit of being right about things.
At night it is said this forest is a connection with the underworld. I wasn't sure I believed that until now.
If he's as wise as you say, I'm sure your merchant of the woods can give us a full explanation.
Alright, what are you on? Tom? Alright, good melee damage.
What? Not fair.
Oh. Well then.
That one's not getting back up.
I'm
You're so
definitely,
find rest in the afterlife.
definitely not keen on those additionally growing spiders.
I think I'll hold on to this beetle leg, in case we're desperate for food.
Your end is nigh. What a waste of life.
Oh, better footwear.
Can't take that. It belongs to someone else.
And
With maximum energy.
you really think that they're coming back for it anytime soon?
Look, I'll make you a deal, Mazet. I'll believe in your merchant if you allow us the opportunity to pay for his goods.
Fair enough. But that doesn't mean I have to like it.
You can turn me into the king once this is all over with.
Yes, that is my plan.
Nothing gets by this kid, does it?
It seems the forest's eternal night was starting to turn this person mad.
So tell me, Meze, is it true that you're the last knight of King Vakar's once mighty army?
It is.
Sounds a bit far-fetched to me. In fact, I have my doubts about you even being part of his army to begin with.
Yoshka!
You were a long way from your own kingdom when you found us, Meze. That's all I'm saying.
I serve my king loyally. That's all I'm saying.
I like you, Meze. I don't believe you, but I like you.
Well, I like you too, Yoshka.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Indeed, indeed. It's only going to be very long.
Again?
Doesn't get any less disgusting the second time, does it?
Not in the slightest.
How rude of me. I never caught your name. Oh, that one seems so nice.
It is done.
And the second beetle leg will be dessert.
Such vibrant possibilities. Quite an shame.
What a waste of life.
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
Alright, now we're dealing with... a much more familiar dynamic.
Bad day for you, huh?
Can we go back to the killer frogmen again? This path has teeth.
Wait, what? It speaks. Can you be more specific?
I think it means if you feed it something, you can pass.
How perceptive.
Do you think it likes dead, human-sized insects? There are plenty of those around.
True, though it looks hungrier for young knights to me.
We'll be back soon.
Well, that cave sure looks inviting.
It's not. Ready your weapons.
Well, I didn't actually mean to...
You heard the man, Yoshka.
Anything worth stealing?
They're not getting any smaller, are they?
Meze, You should wedge your neck between its pincers while we flank it from each side.
There are viable tactics that do not involve my probable demise.
Let's just kill this thing.
Who's this stun? Unfortunately. Oh, that is very nasty counter attack indeed. Oh. Good work, Mezzo.
So long as that huge throbbing thorax you're holding allows us to head farther north, I'm fine.
The tactics were sound.
Still like my head in the pincers idea.
We definitely need to return. First,
The flora here is
foremost.
truly unique. Must be quite gorgeous in the daylight.
To our place of rest. Oh, just did not mean
Call
to
it
move.
gorgeous now. If some of it weren't trying to eat us.
I'm definitely I need to make a second save point there. But happens.
Here's some tasty arachnid for you. I think it liked that.
You never can eat just one. Don't mind if I do. Meze, after you.
I mean, the Wizard of the Town is going to be important.
Another cave.
So much for no more spider fights.
Useful abilities indeed.
Attacked by spiders while protecting everything you...
Under the vampires.
Alone. What a terrible way to die.
Our weapons fund begs to disagree with you.
Hopefully the merchant gives us something good to spend it on. Is that the world tree?
I'm marginally impressed you've heard of that. But no, it's just a tree. With buttons of nature all over it.
Except for there, all the way to the left. I wonder what happens when the missing button is added.
I'm sure it's somewhere in these woods. We'll find it.
Alright, Beetle.
The more we're here, the more I'm inclined to believe what you said earlier, Meze. The forest is linked to the underworld somehow.
Make no mistake, it's something I'd very much like to be wrong about.
In my experience, that's when we're all the most correct.
It's as though darkness itself permeates this forest from below, as an evil influence affecting everything.
On the other hand, even the most normal-looking spider is something I'll rush to kill any day.
Perhaps. But you probably don't need a sword for it.
Probably not, but better safe than sorry, yes? Right, owl, also a leaf.
These roots block our path.
Ha! Allow me to show you how to unblock our path, Knight.
Yoshka hacked at the roots with force, but found them impenetrable. The only damage he dealt was to his own blade. A new voice called from the dark.
If you value your weapon, you will cease to chop at my body immediately.
What?
You will only harm your swords, not me. Who leads this band? What brings you to Ulfa the Eternal?
We, have no true leader, but we share a common goal.
To find the sun.
If we were speaking to a normal person, I'd be embarrassed right now. But we're talking to a tree.
Sunshine enlivens this entire forest. I have thrived in its light for millennia. I care for none of you, but my own best interest requires your assistance.
Wonderful. So just lift up those roots. We'll be on our way to saving you.
It is not that simple.
I should have known.
What would you have us do?
Is it ever?
If one thing keeps me eternal more than sunlight, it is water. You must create a new water flow outside the path you seek, or else I will die before you can even hope to accomplish your mission.
I understand, but how can we accomplish this?
Water once flowed to my other side, but it simply ceased one day. I know not why. Perhaps you can reinstate this stream.
We'll make that happen.
There are a few routes I have been able to move to assist you in the meantime. Now, be gone. Fulfill your task. I have no more to say to you.
So if I understood that chattering chestnut, our task is to create a river? Damn.
I think you're right. The water flow likely dried you to a natural dam.
That's not what I...
Just as I suspected. A dam.
Well, it's just a few rocks. We can do this.
Yes, we'll just use our bag of explosives.
What explosives?
Exactly. Without a huge explosion, those rocks aren't going anywhere. That cave reeks like nothing I've smelled before.
Yeah, I want to see what's in there too. Right on target.
Wow. That taunt did not last very long at all. Skeletons are quite a bit more manageable. Spiders.
Is that a giant?
No. It's far too small to be a giant.
I've heard forest giants are among the smallest. And we are in a forest.
If we're quiet about this, maybe we can pilfer his treasure as he sleeps.
Or we can attack him now, catch him off guard.
Let's leave that up to the Daydreamer here.
He's waking.
A shovel? You woke him up over a shovel?
Well, I'm sure it will come in handy.
Yeah, if we live to be able to use it. Oh, that one seems so nice.
requires 30 strength.
Let's not fight one of those again, please. We can...
Very least. Let's not fight one again. Without having the ambush.
You can make camp here if you like.
Interesting. Equipping this, I feel something. Or like it's trying to tell me where to dig.
Then try digging with it. Maybe something will turn up.
Nothing there. But it's telling me how far I am from something.
Something? What kind of something?
Well, it's a shovel, Yoshka. How much communication can you ask for, really?
We have plenty of communication with shovel is magic.
I'd say keep your guard up, but I just want you dead.
That one's not getting back up.
How rude of me. I never caught your name.
Once I taunt again, skeleton warrior. However did I predict
So
it?
we'll find rest in the afterlife.
Okay, Clam, so we're still going to use that. At least not yet.
Let's not return here until we figured out how to destroy these rocks. Getting further away. Something is close. This is the proper direction. I think we know where this goes.
Hmm. $25, never mind. So this one's in 90 meters or so. Other way, got it. There is one in this direction though. I want to know.
I wonder, could that be the merchant's house? Hello? Merchant, are you over there?
Why don't you take the invisible bridge across for a closer look, Meze?
There's no bridge. That would not be wise.
No, it would not. Which begs the question, how do we get there?
Next on bracelet is for additional vigor. Oriente here. requires a bit of agility. We discovered all the chests here, which means what I'm overlooking is more direct. Our two main puzzles are what? Three main puzzles. Merchant, bomb, and button. Alright, what tidbits have we not?
You again? My roots feel no freer than before. I hope you have at least figured out by now that your goal lies west from here.
Something required. No use for our magic shop.
Let's not return here until we figured out how to destroy these rocks.
This other looking, isn't it? Not quite. Is the main one that I've not seen yet, but in theory. On the third. It's missing. Oh, we still the missing button. What am I talking about?
No, that's the wrong combination.
Oh, you almost had it.
You think so?
I have no idea.
Okay, so the order is important. Didn't I overlook it?
Well,
Got the
down
missing
we go.
button. Okay. What just happened in general here? Good to know.
We shall triumph!
I'll have to try harder than that.
Well, actually, not today.
That's quite the door. I've never seen such intricate use of copper. Just wish we had a key for it. I know. It's an honor to fight me.
Who wants?
Another round?
Mission syntax up. Alright. That, open this chest here.
Anything interesting?
Other than this strange wooden crown? I believe a bomb recipe qualifies as interesting.
Indeed. Still worthless without the ingredients and something to mix it in, though.
We'll work on that.
We will indeed. One step at a time. Wonderful stuff. You are temporarily our designated mage. Chest key. It seems.
That's quite the door. I've never seen such intricate use of copper. Just wish we had a key for it.
No, key. Key.
For it?
Also, let's look at our...
It's a letter from King Attila to Taltosh Masters. It seems his wife took ill.
And she never got better. What did I say about the Taltosh? Charlatans, all of them. Fake. Failures. That's why they no longer exist.
Some do.
So long as they don't involve themselves in my life, they can waste their lives away however they like.
You're on a mission to find the sun.
I see your point.
Cauldron, in theory, would be the domain of the merchant.
Yoshka, are you writing?
So what if... So we remain at the point. So we need to find copper key. Did I miss one around here somewhere? It is the most likely outcome. It seems that it is not that simple at the moment. Still have a bit of time to look for this copper key, which seems to be our
chief overlooked element. Found all the chests. So the only thing we're missing is going to be theoretically out in the open. Which also means, unfortunately, it might come down to a situation of just needing to scavenge and scrounge in every corner. Certainly not aided by how the tired mind can so easily overlook details. So to progress, we need to break the bomb. Or we need to craft the bomb. To craft the bomb, we need access to the Merchant of the Woods. Merchant of the Woods requires a path forward. Path forward in theory, considering we've looked everywhere else, requires access to the copper key. I do adore the sound design in this game. Wonderful ambience. Ah, this is what I've been overlooking the entire time.
Right now, we don't.
Let's remember this for later, though. I sense something of use over there.
Alright, one more dead end to the collection. It does show that perhaps there are some things that I've overlooked. Albeit more subtly. Understandably. It is definitely troublesome to be one light detail off of the dominoes finally falling into place. Logically,
There must be something we can feed this thing that'll shut it up for good.
okay.
Something disgusting, perhaps?
Noted. So, let's see something we can do with this crown. That has to be the important element, but the plot passages I've noticed do not respond to it. We need either a copper key that's been missed somehow, or access across a collapsed bridge.
Let's not return here until we figured out how to destroy these rocks.
Hmm. Especially since we made progress in here, but now we're just...
That's quite the door. I've never seen such intricate use of copper. Just wish we had a key for it. That's quite the door. I've never seen such intricate use of copper. Just wish we had a key for it.
Same dialogue. So I've not seen anything glimmering. Nothing that would signify a key lying around. I've seen no key. Within the river. Ah. Well, considering the hour, we will need to wrap things up. We'll need to look up just a guide to see what small element I'd overlooked. But we might return with more of this tomorrow. We'll certainly see. Ah. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please do all that you can to enjoy the remainder of your night. Take care and farewell.